You just jumped right out of the water with the tip of your head. I saw that. What's up, agents? Zero here. Welcome back to some more Reverelite SMP. This is episode 4. If you remember, the past 3 episodes have all technically been live streams. The playlist will be down in the description. And 2 of the live streams I spent putting this house together, and the third one, which was in between the other 2 live streams, I was on call with Septic, Spud, and we were working on a skeleton farm, which is actually kind of nice, all things considered. So, what we're going to be doing in this episode, well, technically, I've got a few things that I do want to go ahead and get done. The first thing I want to go ahead and do is go ahead and go to sleep, which, by the way, if you guys missed the previous live streams, first off, I recommend you guys go ahead and check them out. But secondly, we also actually end up having a single person sleep system. So yeah, I just went to sleep, and my good friend MCP Matt is actually online, and I'm actually able to go to sleep because, well, we do technically have cheats enabled, which means we cannot earn achievements, but we do have a command block system set up to allow it so that if there are multiple people online and one person needs to sleep for one reason or another, they can, and they will be able to get the night gone away relatively quickly. So that's actually not too bad, all things considered. So there are a few things that I want to get done. So first off, so Matt actually ended up borrowing a few things from me. Well, technically, he borrowed my diamond pickaxe during a live stream, and I think he also bought 2 enchanted books from me that I got from fishing, which is actually not too bad, all things considered. So I do appreciate the fact that you decided to repay me, man. I do appreciate that. I'll make sure to get that stuff in a little bit. But the first thing that I want to go ahead and do, as far as this episode is concerned, I'm going to go ahead and get out a pickaxe. And I also, I don't remember what chest I put. Okay, so it's in this chest. I've got some brick blocks because I was harvesting some clay and I wanted to go ahead and do some stuff. And on top of that, hold on, where are my, okay, so here are my iron ingots because I need 6 of these because I'm going to be making some iron bars. And okay, there we go, iron bars, nice. Alright, and then on top of that, there is one other thing that I do want to go ahead and get. Okay, so I have 6, good. I do need some logs, which thankfully I've got this area out here growing trees, which is not too bad, all things considered, I'm not gonna lie. And I'm also going to need a piece of coal. Some of you guys might know exactly where I'm going with this, and if you guys don't, well, first off, we do actually have experimental gameplay turned on this world, so we have access to new blocks, which unfortunately have no function whatsoever. But the fact that we can use these new blocks, oh geez, this one's big. Alright, not that it really matters. Okay, so I need 3 of these logs, and I'll worry about tearing down the rest of the tree later. And I'm not worried about, like, leaving trees hanging, even though that does annoy me. But because this is my little place in the middle of the ocean, there aren't going to be too many people that are going to be coming by complaining about. So I do want to make myself a campfire, which, by the way, because it is experimental gameplay, no function whatsoever. So there's that. But hold on. I think if I'm not mistaken, I have something down in my miscellaneous items chest. Yeah, there it is. I see it. There we go. Okay. Flower pot. Might be confused what I'm doing, but you guys will figure it out eventually. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and build this. And I do think I'm missing a couple of blocks that I want to put down, but I'll worry about that at another time. And something I just realized looking out my window that you guys may have noticed that I hadn't acknowledged yet. Apparently someone pulled a prank on me with this little tower. And by the way, I do want to mention that there are other SMP members who have had this built at their base as well, so it is not just me. But apparently we've got this little tower right here. It says, Herobrine is coming, die. No idea what's going on there. And I do want to go ahead and take that down. Hold on. Can I? Okay, I can't see underwater. If you guys are confused on why I was wondering that, there's a bug at the moment that Mojang is aware of. That, hold on, I don't think I can pick this up with a stone pickaxe. Not that it really matters. Well, actually it does matter because I want to pick it up. Alright, so anyway, I'm going to get to work on this thing that I want to go ahead and put together upstairs with the bricks and all the stuff that I've got in my inventory. And I'll be right back. This should not take too terribly long. But it's going to add a nice little bit of detail to the place, which is kind of the reason why I'm doing this. Alright, so I had to go downstairs and craft myself another campfire because I found out that apparently... Okay, so first off, I put down in the place where I did not actually want it, so there was a mistake. And apparently it turns out that they don't really have a way of you being able to pick it up without destroying it. And for whatever reason, I got an extra coal block out of it, which doesn't make any... Not coal block, piece of coal, that's what I meant. But, yeah, I made the campfire, and yes, I know it would make sense that it would drop coal, but what I mean is it dropped 2 coal, which doesn't make any sense whatsoever, but you know what, it's fine. So yeah, I've got myself a little bit of a fireplace right here, which is actually not too bad. I didn't make it too thick because, well, admittedly, it doesn't spread fire like normal firewood, but I decided to go ahead and do that anyway. And so, yeah, let's go ahead and go to sleep really quick. And something I haven't shown off is I've actually got a brand new texture pack installed, which I don't know how easy it is for you guys to see. Actually, you might be able to see it from this angle. If you look at my shield, you may notice that it's got a little bit of a 3D texture to it. So I did find that recently. It's not an update to Pixtail, mind you, but it is pretty cool, all things considered. And I do want to go ahead and put down one other thing. And I do believe I have the materials for me. Yeah, I do have the materials for me to do that, but I only really need 3. But I also do want to get out some dirt, which I'm not entirely sure why I have dirt in my stone chest, but you know what, whatever. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and go up. I'm going to go ahead and place down these stair blocks. And as I said, basically just going to be a bit of a couch. And that actually doesn't look too bad, all things considered. So there is a little bit of a pathway you have to go through in order to get to the enchanting area, which I did actually end up finishing this area. I actually started, I think, during the last live stream, and it did not get finished. But Septic Spud helped me get that completely finished, although I do appreciate that. But yeah, now I want to go ahead and go up to the roof of my house, simply because, well, I want to add a little bit of a chimney on top. You know what, let's go ahead and go off to this side. And the reason why I'm going off to this side is because then I'll be able to more easily be able to access what I want to access. So I can go ahead and go up here. And scaffolding would definitely be a nice thing to have. No one's found a jungle yet to my knowledge, so that is a little bit annoying, but you know what, not a whole heck of a lot I can do about it. But yeah, let's go ahead and do this. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get out the brick walls. flower pots, and I'm going to go ahead and place down something like this. And, you know, let's go ahead and place the flower pot there. I was debating whether or not I wanted to make it taller. But you know what, that doesn't look too bad, all things considered. A bit short, I know that for a fact. But it looks pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. And I doubt people are gonna see it unless they inspect it closer, but hey, add some nice little bit of detail, so that's not too bad. Okay, so the next thing that I want to go ahead and do, I need to head over to the actual skeleton farm over at Septic Spud's place, the one that we spent time working on during one of the live streams. So I'm gonna, oh, you just jumped right out of the water with the tip of your head. I saw that. Kind of caught me off guard. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and organize my stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and pick this up since I'm here. So I was gonna worry about this later, but you know what? Good to have some iron, which not too bad. So I'm gonna head over to Septic Spud's place, and all I'm gonna be doing at Septic Spud's place is first off showing off the actual farm, the skeleton farm. I don't know why I had trouble thinking what I wanted to say, but that's beside the point. And I'll show you guys what the farm looks like and how it's working at the moment. And there's also something else I want to do while I'm at Septic's place, which I think... I have some stone bricks, but not a whole heck of a lot, so I might have to potentially smelt down some cobblestone for smooth stone or to do it. It shouldn't be too huge of a problem. I'm pretty sure he has cobblestone over there, and we were working over to get some stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna be right back. I'll get over there. I'll show you what we're doing. And there's actually something else that I want to do over there, but I am missing a few materials that I'm gonna need for me to go ahead and continue that. So let me go ahead and get set up. Right, so we're coming up on Septic's place, and as you can tell, off in the distance, we've got ourselves a little bit of a skull work. Now, I did say that we spent a live stream working on actually putting together the skeleton farm. However, all we did during the live stream was the basics. I think, if I remember correctly, I could be completely wrong. I have to double check my own live stream. But we spent an episode on his channel. I was not recording at the time, but we spent an episode on his channel decorating the place, which actually doesn't look all too bad, all things considered. And he actually did a lot of work down here. So this is what the place actually looks like down here. I want to imagine he's planning on adding a little extra decoration. I don't know. We'll have to see a little bit later. But yeah, this is the skeleton farm. We've got a system set up right here, which, due to redstone mechanics on Bedrock, well, unfortunately, it's not 100% perfect system. But, okay, so it looks like it actually ended up working. But, yeah, so if we go ahead and turn this on, so eventually skeletons will start spawning, and they'll drop down in here, and I can kill them. Well, anyone can practically kill them without too much of an issue, which is actually nice, all things considered. And then their main drops, bones, and the arrows in particular, will end up in these chests, and pretty much everything else, as far as I'm aware, will end up getting dispensed into a lava pit so that it gets destroyed and we won't have to deal with it, which I kind of disagree with, at least partially, because, well, technically, pieces of armor, specifically iron, gold, and chainmail, you can smelt down into nuggets. So that part I personally disagree with, but I'm sure it makes some amount of sense to Septic. But yeah, as you expect, skeleton farm, kill them in one hit. And it is technically set up so that you can punch them if you really want to. But yeah, so it's actually not too bad, all things considered. Am I able to go? Actually, no, I'm not able to go to sleep just yet. I know that for a fact. But yeah, so this is Septic's place, and there is something that I do want to go ahead and show you guys. I highly doubt I'll be able to do it tonight because, well, Family Gaming, aka Happy Man, is on the realm, and I figured he was gonna do that, but I do have something that I want to show you guys that I was actually working on in one of his live streams. I didn't live stream this myself, but I was working on it during one of his live streams, and I want to go ahead and hopefully continue it. I think I have to wait until another episode before I actually do that. But yeah, so we're actually going to go ahead and climb up this mountain because I actually set up a little bit of a system. There's a skeleton nearby. I really don't want to have to deal with you. You can't even reach me. Doesn't matter. Alright. So yeah, we've got ourselves... Well, I set myself up. This guy right here. So it's a skeleton inside of a bow. I do want to go ahead and get this out just in case he tries to... Which obviously is going to fire at me. But yeah, so... Effectively what's going on here is that I have this set up so that I can lure creepers into the boat with him and then get some music discs, which is actually pretty cool things considered. I want to decorate this, but I'm going to wait until another episode before I do that. But yeah, things are going pretty good so far. I really don't know how I want to decorate other than the fact that I want to add a wall on the one side. And he does actually have a custom leather helmet with, well, no enchantments, but I did dye it just because I knew he would burn up in daylight otherwise. But yeah, I'm actually gonna go ahead, I'm gonna make my way to Skeleton Farm really quick. I want to grab some arrows because I want to take some arrows home with me, some extra arrows, because I do obviously have some in my inventory. Because I have something that I want to go ahead and do with them, which you guys are going to get to see in just a few moments. But also, I have another thing that I want to go ahead and get done in this episode, and you guys are going to see that as well. So I will be right back. Okay, so I did actually make it to Septic's shop. Well, technically this is our shop because we did technically agree, because of the way the skeleton spawner was found, that we're going to be ending up splitting profits 50-50, so I guess in a sense this is my shop as well, if that makes any amount of sense. But it is obviously nighttime, and I kind of wanted to get inside before I actually went ahead and started recording again, because, well, I think it's safe to say that, well, it's not exactly friendly at nighttime. But yeah, so we're selling bone blocks for 2 diamonds per 32, and we're selling 1 diamond per 64 of arrows, which is not too bad, and we're also apparently selling bows for 1 diamond per, and like I said, we're planning on splitting the profits 50-50 on this shop, which is kind of nice, all things considered. But we also have, these little guards outside of our house, which is actually a pretty cool thing considering. You know what? This could potentially be a nice place to set up a music disc farm, but at the same time, that would mean that practically anybody would be able to use it. But since we have that set up, it's actually not too bad, all things considered. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and make my way home after it becomes daytime, of course, because I'm gonna have to wait here for a little bit. I did not plan on being outside at night. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get back home. Eventually, as I said. Alright, so before I make my way back home, well, I am gonna have to obviously make a little boat ride. And this guy, well, he decided to invade my boat. Not really a huge deal. There we go. And I did do quite a bit of enchantment work, both with the enchantment table and through enchanted books. My trident has loyalty 3 channeling and impaling 5, and my crossbow finally got it to have quick charge 3. It already had piercing 4, which not too bad of things, so yeah. Now that he's taken care of, which honestly did not expect to have to deal with him, but I guess I can't say I'm surprised. Let's go ahead and head back home. And I have at least one more thing that I want to go ahead and do. I realize I didn't really do a whole heck of a lot more of what's been going on since the last time. But I do have one more thing that I want to go ahead and get done in this episode, which is actually something that I'm planning on doing, well, not necessarily doing, but using for pretty much the rest of the actual season. So people are definitely going to have to be careful if they decide to come near me. I realize that's not something that people are going to want to do to begin with, but I'm giving them a heads up, is all I'm trying to say. Alright, so let's go ahead and put these potions inside of this cauldron. Go ahead and put these arrows in here. And now I've got myself some poison arrows, and I'm going to be going ahead and doing that for the rest of these arrows. So, not too complicated of a potion brewing recipe, all things considered. But now I need to go ahead and make some more potions. But yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing in between episodes, which admittedly, I'm only going to be doing 3 more stacks. I'm not going to deny that. But what I'm going to be doing as far as this series is concerned is that I'm only going to be using poison-tipped arrows unless, for whatever reason, I run out of materials and I can't make more. Then in that case, I'm just going to be using regular arrows, which is not really too huge of a deal, all things considered. But at least I can have something pretty decent to work with. I'm not going to deny that. So let's go ahead and do one more batch of arrows. So we go and grab these, dip them in there. There we go, more poison arrows. So I'm going to finish up the last 2 batches. But other than that, this is actually where I'm going to go ahead and end off the episode. I apologize that I did not do a whole heck of a lot as far as this episode is concerned. But, well, technically I've only been doing live streams. I kind of wanted to get you guys caught up on some of the other things going on in the realm, or at the very least what I've been doing and what Septic's been doing. There's obviously other people on the realm, I'm not going to deny that. And I'm not entirely sure what they've all been up to, other than Family Gaming, who lives well over 1,000 blocks out. And I really don't want to spend the time on camera making my way over there, although admittedly I would end up pausing most of it as I make my way over there. But yeah, like I said, this is where I'm going to be ending things off. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed. If you did, make sure to hit the like button. But more than make sure that subscribe button for future content. Also, you can follow me on Twitter at AgentCPU0 to stay updated. This has been Zero Zeus. Thank you guys for watching. And with that, I'll see you guys later.